as you guys are currently aware, I am a glutton for punishment when it comes to vauxhalls, as you may have seen from the numerous amount of them that I've had. And this one bears no exception. With the 1998 Vectra, we've actually done work to it recently, and well, we did some welding. Now, we actually did welding probably about 3 weeks ago now, and it's coming out pretty well. We haven't done all of it yet, we still got a lot more to do with the car, but a lot of planning and prep work went into what we've done so far. We've got to rip out the rest of the rear of the interior. I've got to somehow get this this old girl started, moved out, and tidy up the unit somewhat, because it is an absolute pit. Everything's everywhere, it needs a good tidy, and I need to try and get the Vectra back in front ways first, so that I can have a little bit more light on the rear ends to do bits. So that is the objective at some point. I do like this car, and I'm determined more than ever to get this car back on the road. I wish the Vectra was on the road when the Insignia died, because it would have been a different story. I would have got the Insignia fixed, and I would have driven the Vectra until I got it back. So, anyways, without no further ado, let's see what we've done. Dean, would you like to shed some light on the situation?
No, I think he has already done that for you.
Now, it's a bit of a mess, and it's been 3 weeks since you seen those shots that I took of the car at the time, but as you can see, this is what we're left with. A nice black panel there which we've had to fabricate quite a bit to try and get that patch done, but it looks pretty good. We've just got that bit there to do on this side, and then we can focus on the other side and try get this car ready for its MOT. Let's go down here and have another closer look. This has been a while since we've done this, so this should all be dry, although it is still sticky, but it's coated very well. The welding's been done pretty well, so we just need to sort this bottom bit here out. We then need to look at getting some new drop links, because this drop link here is well, that's going to fail an MOT. Then you've got the handbrake cable, which has been temporarily stuffed somewhere. No, it hasn't. It's just sitting there on the floor, actually. So we need to address that at some stage. Now on the inside, it's even more of a mess. So it looks like a bomb's gone off in here. Now, there's a lot of crap in there which we need to sort. And this is... oh, I need to try and get a better angle in here. Oh! Ignore the big arse welder, the Dirty Pro. But that's the welding there so far. It's a bit flaky where the paint is obviously flaked, and you can see there we need some sort of sealant to seal all that off. But more importantly, it is starting to rust there already, so need to clean that up and then coat that with Underseal too. But as you've seen with this car, there's a lot more left to do. We haven't even tackled the driver's side yet, which has two holes, one in the sill and the other one's in the arch as well, although not as big and not as bad. I'd like to say the side that we're on now, which is the passenger side, is probably the worst side because of the extra fabricating we're having to do to try and make it work. There's also one other dangerous area at the minute that needs a bit of attention, but we've actually taken it off and checked it to make sure it hasn't rotten through, and it hasn't, but it needs some attention, and that is this door jamb here. As you can see, it's a bit, you can see it's loose because I've unlocked it. It's a bit rough around the edges, so that's going to need addressing very soon, because we need to do something with that and tidy that up before it gets even worse. Also, fun fact, we found this. Does anybody remember this? Does anybody remember the colour? Yep, that's off my old Corsa's door, which we used to weld the Corsa back in the day. And don't worry guys, if you're wondering about this mirror cover here, it is actually in the car right here. I haven't lost it, I haven't broke it, it just needs a bit of work, and that'll be next on the agenda at some point. So yeah, that's where we're at with the Vectra at the moment anyways guys. If you guys like the content on the Vectra B, then why not leave a like and subscribe. And if you're just as nuts as me and you love old and new vauxhalls, then leave a like and subscribe as well. It's nice to know somebody else is just as insane as I am. But yeah, as we can see, as I turn you around, we got a lot to do. We're also having issues with this welder as well. It's a MIG welder, which is gasless, which a lot of people are going to say is the wrong welder to use, but this whole car is done on a budget because, well, welding can be expensive, and this is what I've got to work with. So, you know, so long as it does the job, that's all I'm interested in. It's doing a good job of it so far, apart from the fact that it's very temperamental, because it's either a switch or the motor is on its way out with it. So there's a bit of work we need to do to the Dirty Pro as well, to get the rest of this car completed, so stay tuned for that also. and this whole interior has to come out. So if you guys want to see more of the Vectra, you know what you guys need to do. Anyways guys, hope you like this video. I know it's probably short, but until next time, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care and stay safe.